I'm going to spend the next few minutes talking about why you must have a LinkedIn profile if you don't already. How many of you do have a LinkedIn profile? So that's good. Actually, probably about a quarter. And I'm going to tell you why the rest of you, if you don't do it, you're making a significant mistake. There are two reasons to have a LinkedIn profile. The first one doesn't matter to any of you, I suspect. You have a LinkedIn profile, everybody thinks, because you're looking for a job, because that's what LinkedIn primarily does. It's a search engine for people who are looking for employees or people who are looking for jobs. However, here's the more important reason for insurance agents, financial professionals, anybody. I don't care whether you're selling on the phone or whether you're selling in person. You have all done the following. You've met somebody who you've never known before who's trying to sell you something. And the first thing you do after you get home or after they leave your office or after you hang up the telephone is you Google them. And I encourage you, if you don't want to waste any more time listening to this, Google your own name. And look at what appears first. Very likely it's going to be your LinkedIn profile. And if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, nothing will appear. And if nothing appears, that tells the client, the prospect, legions about you. Your LinkedIn profile is your business storefront. It tells the world who you are, not to find you. I agree. LinkedIn doesn't help in people looking for you. It helps in people who are trying to evaluate, are you the person that they want to deal with? What I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes doing is talking. You can pay a lot of money to people who will teach you how to have a great LinkedIn profile. I'm going to teach you sort of the tips and techniques of how to create a meaningful LinkedIn profile so that A, so that Google will spot you, and B, so that when people are looking at it, it will look professional and it will accomplish the thing that you want. So, we talked about, by the way, you can see from this slide, when I just started to Google Jesse Slome, I live in Westlake Village, the number one Google organic screen that comes up, nothing else comes up, there's no AdWords. The number one thing that starts to appear before I even finish typing Westlake is my LinkedIn profile. So do your own if you're not there. Okay, and that's because Google considers LinkedIn what's called a reputable, respected, authority site. That's why it appears first. I've got millions of links to the term Jesse Slome, but I've been in the New York Times. I've been countless times in the Wall Street Journal. We have our own website for various associations. I've got hundreds of photographs online from various articles. What does Google look at as the number one site that they point to? LinkedIn. Just by some information, LinkedIn has 107 million U.S. users. Their goal is to continue to create. They're public now. They have a lot of funding. They haven't quite figured out what they're doing well or what they're not, but that doesn't matter. What matters is, are people finding you? So here are your steps to creating a great LinkedIn profile. Number one is your name field. Your name field is your call name. I've seen everything, and if you do some searches on LinkedIn, you'll see people doing everything. They've got all kinds of fancy promotion, all kinds of gimmicky things. Here's my email, here's my name and my phone. You want to be professional. It's either your name or a job title, but LinkedIn actually frowns on this. I would go just straight with your name.